Okay, hey guys, so this video is going to be on how to do well on Dumpling. So we all know what Dumpling is. Dumpling is a new grocery delivery service that helps people to become their own businesses. Do I like everything about Dumpling? Absolutely not. But I will say that Dumpling is definitely much better than Instacart or Ship. There's no question. Yeah, what Dumpling provides is really great. It's really innovative, and if you're thinking about doing it, you can do well and you can succeed. I will make a video on 2 reasons why you shouldn't do Dumpling, and those are gonna kind of cover some reasons why you shouldn't do it, some reasons why you probably won't do well and shouldn't do it. But this is going to be the complete opposite, and this is going to be a video on how to do well and how to succeed in Dumpling, or even in just your regular grocery delivery type of platform. Unlike Instacart and Shipt, and I'm not doing this to be salty, but I'm doing this to actually prove a point. Unlike those platforms, Dumpling, where you can sell yourself and where you can really go far is with the relationship that you build with the customer. For instance, on Instacart and Shipt, usually, well, I don't know so much about Shipt, but usually with Instacart, you normally only text the customer as you're shopping, right? You only communicate with the customer right when you're shopping and right before you drop off the order. But with Dumpling, you have a little more leeway to communicate with the customer beforehand. Sometimes you could actually even get to know the customer, meet them, chat with them, and actually get to know who they are before you actually start shopping for them. That provides you with an opportunity to not only wow them, be friendly with them, but to also get to know them, also develop a relationship with them. Why is this important? Well, this also ties in a little bit with your niche. Let's say that you're trying to target a certain person. What I mean by that is, let's say that my customer is an elderly person, okay? Someone who's a little bit older. Let's say that elderly person happens to have some dietary restrictions. I then therefore will know that if I'm shopping for this person, I'm gonna have to pay attention to the type of foods that I buy. I'm gonna have to pay attention to certain packaging, like certain cues, like zero sugar added, zero trans fats, blah blah blah, organic. Maybe those type of things will be better for that type of customer. So once you really get to know the background of who you're shopping for, it actually makes it easier to have a more pleasant and a more accurate shopping experience. That is where Dumpling beats Instacart and Shipt by far. And especially not only for the shopper's experience, but obviously for the customer's experience. Let's say, for example, I'm shopping for a mom, okay, a young mom. We all know how young moms are. They tend to be really inexperienced and nervous, and they also want the quality for their young children. That person and how that demographic is very important when you're going grocery shopping. With Shipt and Instacart, you don't really get to know that. But once you're doing Dumpling, that's something that really matters. And that's how you can excel and go above and beyond, by paying attention to those certain types of cues and making sure that you actually build relationships and you build extremely positive experiences with the customer. Those extremely positive experiences will and can potentially lead you to have repeat clients. So that's how you succeed in doing Dumpling. It does take a little bit of research, it does take a little bit of time, it does taking a little bit of going above and beyond, but that is honestly the whole point, okay? You're not gonna get a 30, 40, 50, even upwards of, I've seen some people have really high orders, really high paying orders. You're not gonna get those high paying orders by just doing what you did on Instacart and Shipt. You obviously have to take it a step further. And if you love doing this stuff, if it matters to you, you can definitely succeed and do well. Not everyone who does Instacart and Shipt is meant to do Dumpling. At the end of the day, it's kind of obvious, but it really is true. You have to make sure that you go above and beyond, put in a little more work, but at the end of the day, it is all worth it, because that potential to have that relationship with the customer is definitely there, and it's something that it's not only great, but it's rewarding. I've noticed that some people who do these gig platforms, I wouldn't consider Dumpling a gig, but who do the other grocery delivery gig platforms, they tend to only care about the money of these platforms. They don't tend to care so much about the other things that are important in the grocery shopping experience, which is why Dumpling, I feel, is really good and it definitely will take off. That is where you can excel, and that is where you can even steal some of these Instacart and Shipt customers. So yeah, that is how you succeed in Dumpling. I'll definitely be making more videos in regards to this and, talking more about Dumpling tips and tricks. I do not work on the platform. This is an independent opinion. However, I do know what I'm talking about. I do have experience with business and I do have experience with this type of stuff. So anyways, if you guys have any questions about starting your own grocery delivery company or anything with Dumpling, I'll definitely answer you guys. I also have someone who I met who does this and he seems to really like it. So if you guys have any questions, I can refer you guys to him as well. And that is it for today, guys. Have a nice day.